In one word, how would you describe LoopdeLoop?
Oh, one word? You said it was easy. That's probably friendship.
Community. Relaxing.
My name's Neil Sanders. I grew up in Hurstbridge and took to animation at a young age, as far as like watching it and enjoying it.
Use the camera much?
Yeah, right now.
Used to it? Busted in. Code shoes. Using nothing but a set of keys.
And it was Greg at the time, Greg Sharp, and now Ivan's working with Sean. They run like a really small studio, and it just balloons with freelancers when they get a big gig. So they're always on the lookout for like people to grab and bring in. So yeah, they were coming to the screenings, kind of looking to meet people.
That sucks. They're the best bit.
That animation screening stopped in like November or December of 2010, and it got to like March of 2011, and I hadn't really made anything. I was studying, my son was born. I think I'm being hard on myself. I think I did make a little short, and I had it in MIAF at the time. But it was like, there was something missing in that monthly, like there's a theme, you make something, you screen it, you have a laugh, you have a beer, and it's good.
Not so much a ghost town, but like everyone I met in high school.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone like study like at a different city or stuff like that.
When we had to stop running the screenings during lockdown, we just stopped having any events. So when lockdowns ended, we didn't have a venue to have screenings in, and I wanted to get people together, so I teach here, so we started just bringing people here once a month to hang out and draw pictures, and yeah, it was really good.
Are you excited to meet all the people here?
Never.
There is a few places to chill in the creative industry and the animation industry in Melbourne, but in my experience, I guess LoopdeLoop is the one where it's the easiest way to socialize and to see everyone that's a part of it, and it's all chill. Like it's been free for as long as I can remember. It's much more like an accurate depiction of what the people are like, because there are no obligations, I suppose, to join and go to it.
Out of uni, I was struggling to find work, so that was like my main goal going to events like this. But it's more than that. I think it's more useful just to find like-minded people. Like I've made a lot of friends since I've been coming here, and yeah, I think that's like the most valuable thing of coming to these kinds of events.
I think it's really nice that like there's so many like illustrations lying around, and what I love the most is that people from all over the place, they are welcome anytime, even like some of them who's just like recently coming to Australia. That is like one of the nicest things to hear, because it's really accessible for everyone.
I think the purpose is just getting out of the house or your uni block or your dorm and just get together with some other, people, other folks who are animators and illustrators, basically, that are part of this sort of universal tribe that you call the creative tribe, the regardless of where you're from.
It's cool to talk to people, get out of the house, and also it forces me to draw because I go through lulls, you know.
Wake up! Isn't that chick you like over there?
Claire?
Yeah.
I normally draw up, like I said before, when it's like quiet and I can get in the zone more, but it kind of forces you to do it not in that setting. So, yeah.
Can you do your rocket dog voice?
Man, I haven't done that in ages. What does rocket dog even say?
Oh, that's okay, Bob. Hi, Bob. Let's do something fun.
These are good. Yeah, that you still have it in you.
I still got it.
And I was like, all right.
The fact that it is informal, it's not overly organised, it runs on a budget of $0, and it needs to be run in such a way that all of the people who contribute to it, they all still have, we all still have full-time jobs, everyone who comes along as well. It needs to be set up in such a way that it is like this minimum viable product, and that aesthetic leads to a lot of its charm, I think, that people aren't coming in feeling like it's a networking event. We're just hanging out, watching each other's films, and it's just kind of chill.
People got political, but supermarkets really upset. It's when you go out and get your supplies, I suppose. I don't know.
Which you might have noticed carries over into Neil's presentation style. When he gets up on stage, he's talking to a crowded room as if he's just talking to a single mate that he's had over for a drink. There's no prepared speeches. The prizes are just some piece of junk from a $2 shop. All of that is what makes it special, I think.
Tumblr can't be trusted. It just drops submissions. If you do submit, if you pop an email through, it's
animators. They're kind of like giant children, and it's you set up a situation where it's a bit more like a playground, and you get to see everyone loosen up. Whereas most industry things are like the opposite of a playground. Everyone feels like they have to behave a certain way, and that there's competition between you and everyone else that's there. And there kind of is, but that's the same on a playground, You can just have fun.
It's going to be awesome, bro. I'm most looking forward to seeing everyone's work on the big screen, especially my own work as well. It's submitted this time, so I'm really excited.
Prices are up, down at supermarket. Meat flakes were $8.50, now $12. Chewy earlobe jerky, now in Australia. Family pack of arseholes, now available. It's madness! Prices are up, down at supermarket.
It tends to attract a lot of people who might struggle to express themselves in more traditional ways, and that manifests through their art. So that makes sense. And this is one of the few avenues where we get to show off what we make to a live audience. You chuck it up on social media and you can watch the likes tick up, I guess. But you don't really get to hear what bits get a laugh, what bit gets an ooh from the crowd, that sort of stuff.
The most fun thing about animating, because as much as I love telling my own stories, I don't know, I think it's so much cooler to have ideas to bounce off of and see what people come up with and work with it and like work within limitations and work within guidelines and work within other people's themes. I think that's much more my jam as an animator.
This almost invisible thing over here. Oh, Chris. You're going to stick a sticker on it for your favourite one, and that's how it will work. And I will count them. I can already see it. Loose. Hey!
Hi.
Come on in.
I feel very excited. I think I've been entering loops for a couple years now, and I was really happy with how this one came out, and I'm just really glad that everybody enjoyed watching it, so it feels pretty good.
This is from me.
Thank you.
It's the most valuable possible thing that you're going to get.
I reckon.
Don't even worry about it.
I'm not. Yeah.
Cool.
There's something there for everybody. It's probably just finding your thing and making a lot of work, getting used to making things. You've got to make lots of work. Bad stuff, good stuff, whatever. Try lots of things, and you have to be flexible because the industry just keeps changing all the time.
There is no one way to learn animation. The resources are out there already. Find people in your community that are also interested, because I think that's the best way to go about it.
Hang out with each other a lot. Get to know your peers. You don't know which of your current friends are going to be showrunners and directors and writers and stuff like that down the line. That's massive.
You're doing it for fun, and that's the right place to come at it from. And if that becomes contagious or breaks through in any way, then you but yeah, my advice.
Welcome to the animation process.